Razabane for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to have with me here in Wembley, just after the press conference, Hosea Burton. Hosea, how are we doing?
I'm very good, thank you.
Nice, calm, 35-minute press conference there.
Oh, it was too long, wasn't it? Do you know what? I couldn't hardly hear or understand anybody there. It was like all the mics was all blurry. But anyway, yeah, we're here.
Before we get on to Dan, Azeez, Hosea, you've been around a long time. You've kind of fought at that top level here in the UK. Coming off a great win from obviously Liam Conroy, great knockout win there. Has that prepped you and your mindset for this fight with Dan?
Well, yeah, it was good preparation because you know what, Conroy's a good fighter. Conroy's about on the same level as Dan. So. Yeah, I'm in good fettle and good form for this fight.
What do you make of Dan as a fighter?
He's a good, well-rounded little fighter, isn't he? You know, he's not done anything wrong yet. I have watched him and I've studied him a fair bit. I just think I'm a step too far. You know, it's not like he's some spring chicken who's up and coming. He's near enough as old as me. He's 32, I'm 33. You know, so. We're not no puppies, you know. We're dogs in the game. So, yeah, I just think I'm a step too far for Dan.
As you said, age is just but a number. You've obviously been in there a lot longer than him in the ring. Yes, I bet you've had a couple of losses, but you've got a lot of experience in the fight. Do you think that will be a key factor?
I do think. Look, in the amateur experience, I had a lot more amateur experience. A professional experience, I've had a lot more. At levels, I've had more experience. All right, my losses. I lost to Frank Buglioni 5 years ago in the 12th round in a fight that I was winning all the way through. And I lost to Ricard Blotnick in his own back garden. His dad put that show on. Right, so come on, how are you ever going to get a win in that situation? It was a close fight with me and him. I lost every round on the scorecards, but you know what? That's all behind me. I'm going to be a two-time British champion.
Obviously, as you mentioned, you want to become a two-time British champion. The British title is on the line. Adam Smith said it to you up there on the top table that this could be your last chance. Do you agree with that? Yes,
it could be my last chance, but it should be Dan's last chance also, because you know what? We're not getting no younger. You know, and if I want to push on for things at like European or world levels, I've got to be winning fights like this. You know, you've got to be the best man in Britain before you get the honour to fight for them.
Does he possess anything that you haven't seen before in your career so far?
No, listen, he's a man with two arms and two legs. He's going to come forward, he's going to try to throw his long jab, move his head, but look, he's got a good jab. I've not got a bad jab, you know, and I'm 6'4", he's 5'9" or 10. You know, my jab's a better jab than his, my backhand's better than his. What's he going to do? Is he going to try to take me down the straight and get me late? Everybody's tried to do that all through my career. So this fight's going to be a good fight, but it's a fight that I really do think I'm more than capable of winning, and winning in good style.
Would you say it's a must-win fight for you?
It's a must-win fight for both of us. It's not just like pressure on me, I've got to win this. If I lose this, there's a very big chance of just packing in. I was going to go to cruiserweight before this fight, but I got a nutritionist, and the nutritionist said I can make light heavyweight without being weak. So that's what I've done, and I've took his advice and I've done everything he said to do. So I'll be strong at this weight. I'll be stronger for longer, and this fight, if I lost, I'd pack in, most probably. If not, but it's not a fight I'm looking to lose. I'm looking to win, and I'm looking to win by knockout. Not saying it's definitely going to be a knockout, but I'm more than capable of knocking him out and beating him on points.
Hosea, the light heavyweight division is on fire in the UK. We know we've got that rematch, Arthur Yarde, in a couple of weeks' time.
They're two mugs. Me and Dan would beat the pair of them. That's guaranteed. Lyndon Half can't do 6-round sparring with me. That's nailed on, guaranteed fact. When's the last time you've heard of Lyndon Half mention my name? Or Yarde? Never. Because you know why? They're frightened to fight me. Me or Dan would beat the pair of them.
Who would you say outside of them two is the best, or up there, 1-2 light heavyweight in the country?
Callum Johnson, Callum Smith, Joshua Boazzi, me. Any order you like. But alright, you'd put them three above me. But then it's me. Right? Why you'd put them above me? Because they fought for world titles. Boazzi's a rising star, he beat the man who beat me. So, in any particular order amongst them, but they're the ones, and then it's me.
Before I go, I gotta ask you, a good friend of yours, good family friend of yours, Tommy Fury takes on Jake Paul in about 6 weeks' time now, or 5 weeks' time. What do you make of the fight? A lot of people are saying this is Tommy's toughest opponent. Would you agree with that statement?
I do think that, yeah. It's a real 50-50 fight, and if no one believes it, well, they don't really know much about boxing. Tommy was a novice as an amateur, right? Never had loads of hundreds of fights, and he's had a few professional fights, and nobody of really great status. So it's a 50-50 fight. I do believe Tommy will come out and win, but it is his toughest fight.
Would you be surprised if Jake was to win?
No, because anything can happen in boxing, and Jake's a big lump of a man. It's not like he's a little 9-stone man. He's a big lump of a big strong man. He's got a proper trainer, and you know what? He's out. He wants to win. He's not going in there as a loser. He's going to go in there to win. So it wouldn't be the biggest shock in the world.
Okay, Hosea, wish you all the best on Saturday night, and yeah, we'll catch up with you after the fight.
Thank you.
Hosea Burton for IFL TV. Thank you very much.